very nicely has been said in Gujarati, so I'm going to give the English version now, I guess. Thank you all, first of all, for the support and presence here today as we remember Ragna Vidalia. She was a beloved daughter, sister, wife, mother, and devoted follower of God. I'm a recent addition to this big and loving family, and I didn't know her as long as most of you have. So I have to say it's a privilege to get to stand here and share my thoughts today with you. We all knew her in different ways. When I first came to know her, she was Arjun's mom, who always sent delicious paneer paratha, thepla, and cherdo with him to UNC after every break. And looking back, it was kind of great when he shared with me, because I felt like I already knew her through her home cooking. I remember the first time he brought me home to Sarasota. It was 2016 and he was about to finish his first year of medical school. She graciously welcomed me in. We had a fun time going to Siesta Key Beach, taking photos, looking at the sunset, and she showed me all of her fruit trees, so that was wonderful. It didn't take long to see how much she loved Kishan and Arjun. By the end of the weekend, she had made sure that she had washed and pressed all of their clothes, packed all of their favorite foods and snacks. I remember she entrusted me with the food bag and told me where everything should go when we got back to Orlando. She laughed and said, "I'm glad there's a girl in the family now. The boys don't understand." Fast forward 3 years, and we were now at Arjun and Kishan's match day. There was a big map where every graduating student pinned a thumbtack showing where they matched for residency. And she wanted a picture of them in front of it, but they didn't want to take one. And I remember her saying, "These are your memories, and you will want them one day." And as we were snapping the photo, she laughed and said, "They don't understand. Boys don't understand." Fast forward again 3 years, and now we're preparing for Arjun's and my wedding. Even though she was sick and getting treatments, she put in all of her time and strength to make sure Arjun's outfit was perfect. She said, "I've dressed him for every Indian function in his life. How can I not for this?" She was showing Arjun the small detailing, stitching, beading, all of the details in his outfit that she had put so much time into picking. And Arjun was in the middle of a tough rotation in residency and was so busy. He said he didn't have any preference on his clothes. And as you may guess by now, she laughed and said, "Boys don't understand." Fast forward one more time, and all too soon, less than 1 year later to my last conversation with her. I was on the phone and her parting words were, "I want you to take care of Arjun. Boys are not like girls. They don't talk. They don't do things the way we do. They don't understand." In the past few days, I've thought a lot about those words. I've seen the men in my life move with an unwavering steadiness into the unknown future. Their decisions are always driven by the main goals of providing for and protecting their families at all costs. Oftentimes, in society, women are seen to be in the background. However, I like to think of us women as the silent glue of our families. And I'm sure Arjun's probably thinking, when has Pooja ever been silent? This is all to say, Ragna Jagdish Vidalia was anything but background. She was always on the forefront when it came to taking care of her family. She was a pillar of strength for her family and community. She weathered many storms and dedicated her life to provide for and nurture her children. She unified her family through faith, warmth, and love. When the boys didn't understand, she understood. She made sure they had everything available and ready for them. She made sure that they took the time to celebrate and capture their milestones. And she taught them that even at your busiest times, to stop and appreciate the little woven details that make up life. She pushed Arjun and Kishan forward with a firm hand on their backs and supported them as they became doctors. As Rachel Fua said so eloquently on Tuesday night during Pratna, due to her influence, they will be upstanding doctors who will take care of thousands of people in their lives with the compassion and resilience she has instilled in them. And they will stand tall in their community, literally because they got their height from her as well. I want to say thank you to her. Thank you for teaching me that the love of a mother is truly a gift from God. Thank you for teaching me to be a strong woman who fights for her family and puts them first above all else. Thank you for helping me understand. Lastly, I want to take a moment to recognize and acknowledge Kishan and Arjun, and especially their dad, for their tireless effort and labor to make her comfortable and feel safe as she fought hard against cancer. She will truly be missed.